Well, hey there everyone, welcome to today's video. This is going to be my very first bullet journal, and I want to talk you through the journal I ordered, run you through how I am setting up my spread. This is again brand new for me. I've never done bullet journaling. I've watched a couple of my favorite YouTubers transition into this format and it was intriguing. I'm not exactly sure how the bullet journal is going to function for me and the way I'm going to use it yet. I guess that is part of the figuring out process, but I thought it might be fun to bring you along for the journey. If you're interested in just seeing my layout and how I'm setting things up, I will put a timestamp to that in this video right now, so you can just skip ahead and just watch that part. That's totally cool. But I do want to take a moment to talk you through my thinking process and how exactly we got from where I was to trying out the bullet journal. And if you are on the fence or you just want to know more details about it, this might be a good little section for you. So a couple of years back, and you probably have seen these videos up here on my channel, I had been using the beautiful Korean planners I ordered off of eBay. They're a great paper quality, they are well designed, they aren't too fussy, they were great. But I thought, hey, let's try out something new, something a bit more fun. And I went into the Happy Planner, which I liked initially and thought it would be snazzy. I really liked the functionality of the rings. I didn't like how they looked, but they were functional. Yet after a couple of months, I realized I couldn't deal with the horizontal format, and despite the Happy Planner having I couldn't deal with the vertical format, and despite the Happy Planner having a horizontal format available, it's very hard to find here in Canada. The Micros that we have doesn't carry everything that the American Micros carries, and I wasn't going to spend a ridiculous amount of money to get it shipped here to Canada. Didn't make any sense. So Happy Planner went. Then I went to the Rifle Paper Co. planner, which is again aesthetically beautiful, really lovely overall look and design. I found the squares too small for the monthly, and the weeklies again didn't give me any space for notes. I needed space to put to-do lists and things I need to accomplish for the week without explicitly designating a day to get them done by. So I really wanted that section, and the Rifle Paper Co., which is the same as a Kate Spade layout, did not give me that at all. It was a very simple layout for the weekly spread. After that, I decided to go to this. Very experimental, and again, a swing in the 180 direction. This is from Ecolo, and it is a very inexpensive planner from Winners, although you can probably find it at places like TJ Maxx or Ross or something like that. Beautifully laid out planner, has more functionality in terms of boxes, but again, no place for notes. And after using this for a little while, it still wasn't for me, and also the paper quality wasn't what I wanted. I couldn't navigate the spread the way I wanted to use a planner. So in the end, I decided, what the heck? Let's just go for it. If worse comes, my new Leuchtturm 1917 can just be a regular notebook. I mean, a notebook is a notebook. I'm not committed to it. I can change it. I can change my mind, and that's all fine. So I bought this in lemon yellow. I ordered off of Chapters Indigo, which is a pretty big Canadian bookstore here, similar to something like Barnes & Nobles. I will put all the links down below. And I also got myself, because it was on sale, a little pen holder to go along with it. So I'm gonna move your angle and we're gonna check out how I am laying out my very first bullet journal. Alright, this is my brand new lemon yellow Leuchtturm 1917 dotted journal with page numbers. I won't say too much about the actual journal. You can find plenty of information online about this product. There's the little information sheet that comes with the journal. I just want to flip everything and show you what I've got so far. It's by no means settled. This is my very first week of having it, but I've done a little bit of research and have a couple pages set up. So let's flip this open. Front page, under the cover, I have my key, which I have already started using in my previous traditional planner, so I just removed that and stuck it on with some new washi tape. Works just fine for now. I might eventually do a flip out on the side, but that's for later. I've got my pen loop over here, works as it should. I put it out in the front instead of the back because on the back there is actually a pocket, which is very handy and useful, but the pen loop won't sit right on here since there's a bit of a gap between the edge of the journal and the pocket right here. It was just a little bit fussy. So flipping through our first page to the table of contents, I actually don't have anything on here. I don't think I'm going to use the table of contents like a traditional bullet journal, and because there will be different pages spread throughout different parts of the journal and you need the table of contents for quick reference. I'm just going to use my bullet journal like a regular calendar journal. So everything in the front will be calendar related and everything in the back will be collections. So this wasn't a priority for me. What was a priority is having a pen test page right up front so I can see and test out some of my favorite pens and see how they work for this journal. And I did this before I even started doing anything in my bullet journal in ink. I love using ink. I like big, bold text and color. So, you gotta try things out and see how much bleed through or ghosting that it has. I will tell you right up front that there is a lot of ghosting if you like using bold markers with the Leuchtturm paper. Alright, this is a blank page. And then we go into my future log, or what I like to call your at a glance. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. I have started from August 2017 through to 2018, all the way to July of the next year, so 2018. So this is 12 months planned out. I haven't filled in every single month quite yet. This takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but it does look pretty cool. On the side, I've started putting in some of the important dates, things like sales for stores, vacations I'm going on, or any special events, PR events I'm going to for blogging, everything like that. Anything that has a highlight on it means that it's a national holiday or just a day that you get to sleep in and not go to work. Alright, opening to this side. So this is the end of my 12 months, and this was initially just going to be some kind of a yearly goals or something like that. However, the issue was that, well, I realized because I like using bold fineliners, there is a ton of ghosting and it was very, very distracting to just look at and to work on. So I just simply put one of my favorite things, gridded post-it notes, right on top with a little washi tape, and that just kind of cures the distraction for now. I'm not sure what this page should be yet. Let me know if you have any thoughts. Going straight on to my first monthly spread for this month of August, I've done quite a simple layout. I wanted to see the title of the month. I wanted a clear monthly layout over 2 pages, nice and large, highlighted with my zebra mild liners. I got this color set right here for the days of the week, and then the numbers, the dates of the week, are highlighted in just a neutral gray. The only thing that changes is for any national holidays. I do have it highlighted in a different color. As you can see, the 7th was BC Day. And I've got my quick reference for the following month, in this case September. In the corner, I have my to-do list. I have a little thing for notes. Haven't filled this out too much. I'm not quite sure if I want to do like a solid grid or do these little plus symbols, which I currently kind of like. Okay, here is my first weekly spread. I've got it in a very conventional format. Here are my days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and weekend. I decided to go this way versus a straight vertical. I don't know, I like the way this looks, and for me it made sense, since I'm a righty, to go from left to right, top to bottom, and then the weekend plus Friday tends to have events that go together. So I put them all together in one straight horizontal line. I've got my monthly reference over here. The circle is for any holidays. The highlight is for the week that we're in right now. There's a to-do section, a shopping section for major spending. There is a section for my lunch, and also for any blog hours I have done with a total on the bottom. Currently pretty blank, not too many things happening. I like the way this looks right now. Now this is the setup for the following week, which I have done. Exactly same format, a little bit neater since I've figured out how to count my squares now. But yeah, very, very similar, a tiny bit more decoration. I'm not sure how much decoration is going to happen in this journal, as my main goal is for this to be a functional piece. Looking into our September very quickly, this is the last page that I've actually fully laid out since we're very close into September. Exactly the same layout, just a little bit neater now because I used a ruler this time around, a different color scheme, and basically the same thing. I still made some mistakes, so there is some whiteout marks, but what the heck. Okay, so this is new, which wasn't in the previous month. I thought I'd put in a sewing plans page with some kind of a magazine cover, just because, like I mentioned, the ghosting from a monthly layout, because of the gridded squares, was so distracting, and it would be hard for me to start my weekly spread right on the back page. It was a mess. So I thought, in order to skip a page but still make the skipped page functional, I could just have a magazine spread along with sewing plans, and that would be fine. So then the following page would be my weekly spread. As you may be able to see, I've laid out here week 1 in pencil, week 2, and such. So for now, this is going to just be my monthly layout and my weekly layout. But in the back, I am still looking at collection ideas. I know collections are a big thing for bullet journals, and currently I haven't put anything on here yet. What I do want to do is actually have all of my collections start from the back side and work their way to the front. I don't like having odd pages intersecting my perfectly laid out monthly and weekly plans. That would just annoy the heck out of me. So anything that's like notes or collections starts in the back. I want your ideas on what type of collections that you have. I'm not super into trackers, so I probably will not do trackers, but I've got something like, you know, things to cheer you up, maybe things to buy, kind of a wish list, makeup, jewelry, whatnot. I'd love to hear what collections you have in your notebook, but so far this is my first bullet journal and layout. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. The whole point of it was really just to take you along with me as we try things out together. Again, like I mentioned, this is my very first bullet journal. For someone who is really kind of indecisive and apprehensive about what I want, this was a bit of a leap off the edge. But I'm hoping as I grow with this journal, it will be a lot more functional for me, and I'm sure I'll figure out aspects that I like and don't like, and we can change things up. And that's a nice thing. You flip to a new page, it is a fresh start. I find that at the end of the day, the issue with most standardized traditional planners for me, I think, is the fact that I was working too hard to fit the way that I think into their boxes, and whereas the planner should be working for me, not the other way around. So I'm hoping this will work out. I'm not quite sure yet. If you have any recommendations or tips or tricks, or if you had migrated from a traditional journal to a bullet journal, or even the other way around, you know, after you tried it, you didn't like it, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments section, along with any recommendations for supplies, any videos you really loved, any bullet journal channels or blogs that you really love as well. Leave it all down for me in the comments section, and I would love to check them out. So until next time, take great care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.